What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the vlog. How you guys doing today? I have to apologize because I missed yesterday's video. Actually 2 days, which Monday, the beginning of the week, I went to the gym for a cardio and I didn't really record. I was just like walking on the treadmill. And then yesterday I had to skip the day. I was actually thinking to skip the whole week, to be honest with you, just because I have a small injury on my bicep. If you watch the video, the number 14, which is the last day of the bulking phase, kinda we're doing the restart this week. I had a small injury on my bicep and I was thinking to take a week off just to recover a little bit. But I feel better actually. I feel way better. I feel I'm able to go back to the gym and start lifting again. It wasn't that bad, likely enough. So I'm sorry for that, guys. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing because I left you there waiting, if there was anybody waiting, which I hope it was, and it is. But we're back again. First starting this week, going again into some mini cut. Calories are dropped. The exercise is changing. Again, we're going into some bro split for this next couple of weeks, and we're moving into some hypertrophy based exercise. The last 2 months I've been doing the strength workouts, which I was able to gain a lot of strength, hit some new PRs on some exercises, and I feel this is the perfect time right now to go into some hypertrophy, really get those gains. And I want to discuss actually the difference between working for strength or working for building muscle size, which it's similar, but there is also a couple of differences. And the one is when you're working for strength, you kind of focusing on just lifting a lot of weight and going into some low repetition, and again try to lift as much as you can. The whole goal is actually to lift the weight. Even if you are able to do 1 to 3 reps, that's still successful, as long as you can actually lift the weight. That doesn't necessarily means that you really get in that hypertrophy. But again, the goal is not to really actually get the hypertrophy, the goal is to become stronger. But then when you actually want to build muscle and you want to actually activate the hypertrophy on the body, you have to kind of get on higher reps with heavy weight, of course. Like, you have to always increase slightly the weight. Progressively you need to get stronger and start increasing the weight in order to get bigger, right? You cannot just like lift the same weight and expect for the body to become bigger, because you're only adapting the stress you're actually putting into your body. Same as on the brain and the body as well. The body has the necessity to adjust to the new circumstances. If you, let's say, every day you're lifting the 5 pounds and you're strong enough to lift the 5 pounds for, let's say, 10 to 20 reps, the body's like, yeah, we're good. The way we are right now, we are able actually to lift those weights, so I don't need to adapt. I don't need to change to do anything new, since we're doing actually great with the stress you're actually giving me. The more stress you're trying to put on the body, the more the cells of the biologically you start to changing in order to become, let's say, better, and for the body to become easier to survive to the new challenges you're actually putting on the body. So that's where now the hypertrophy comes. By becoming stronger in the strength phase, now we're gonna be able to actually lift more weight and easier, and of course get some more reps in there. I hope I explained that right. I hope that makes sense to you guys. If I have to just summary everything and just put one thing into this idea, is that you have to remember your body, the same as your brain, is trying to adapt to the new challenges you're actually setting. If you want to change, you have to actually put the body in those new circumstances where the body needs the necessity to adapt, to become bigger, stronger, faster, have more endurance, whatever that might be, in order for you to actually execute the things you want to execute. Keep that in mind. I was always having that idea that even if I was actually, let's say I'm on an airplane, right, and this thing, it crashes somewhere in the middle of the jungle. Like, I believe that within 6 months, I'm gonna be able to actually talk with the plants or talk with the animals. I'm gonna adapt to that environment so quickly because I'm gonna have the necessity to do that, right? I feel like the senses, they're all gonna actually increase their power. You're gonna start smelling better, you're gonna start seeing better. Everything is gonna start increasing because you're gonna have the need to do it. That's gonna be the need to survive. Where in your everyday life, you're living so comfortably. And the body's like, you know what, we don't need to be smart. We don't need to be strong. Like, you don't need your muscles. You don't need your strength. You don't need the sharpen of the brain. With whatever you're doing in your life, you have such a structure that everything just works on autopilot. So we kinda like, we laid back. We don't really need anything right now. That's a very good actually key to life, and always changing things around. So the body never gets in that autopilot and be like, you know what, I don't need it. We don't need this. We don't need to be smart. We don't need to be strong. We got it. If you keep doing the same things over and over, we learn them so well that unnecessary. I don't need to work anymore. Just work on the autopilot and everything is gonna be all right. So that's the one thing I want you to keep, guys, from today. With that being said, we're outside the gym, baby. Mini cut is active for the next 10 days to 2 weeks. I'll see how it goes and I'm gonna do some adjustments. I don't wanna tell you exactly if I'm gonna keep it all the way till the end of September, but that was the goal originally. Somewhere between end of September to first week of October. I'm thinking right there. Depends how I'm gonna feel with my body and what's the next goal I'm gonna set. Not the next goal is actually to get to the bulking phase again. But I wanna also get the results that I wanna get from the mini cut. All right, fellas, with that being said, I'll see you inside in the gym with some new exercises and some new. The gym is actually packed and it's 7 a.m. Wow, I love that. God bless you, people. I love when you're coming and working out early in the morning. Wow. It's looking actually packed. Lovely. Don't get me wrong, I love that. And we found the parking too. Man, God bless. Awesome. Believe that you can and you are halfway there. Don't forget that. See you inside. All right, boys, here we are. I'm gonna start with some, of course, chest as the first workout of the week. And we're gonna start with some dumbbell flies just to warm up. Get some nice blood on the pecs, and we'll continue with some incline dumbbells presses. That's a good warm-up. I'm gonna give it one more just for the flies, just to really make sure we have the chest warmed up. We're gonna go into some dumbbell presses. Let's go. All right, let's go one more over here. Warm up is the most important thing, guys. Do not skip warming up and make sure you prepare the muscles for what is about to come. And of course, I have walked already on the treadmill, incline, level 10 for like, and speed around 2.8 for about 10 minutes. just to increase the temperature on the body. That's perfect. I already feel the pump of the chest. We're ready now to perform some nice sets. 4 sets. We're increasing the weight as we go. I'm gonna start with the 40s. My shoulder is not really yet, my bicep is not really healed yet. So I'm not gonna go crazy heavy, but try to make it as clean as possible and high reps, like 15 to 20, almost till failure. Let's go. Nice. That was a very nice set, actually. Well, you see, guys, sometimes, like the way I feel right now with the 40s, I wasn't feeling them. I wasn't feeling my pecs with the 70s, 80s, or 90s. And that's what we're talking earlier in the car. More weight, when you try actually to build strength, it's so hard to really emphasize the muscle that you're working. And that's because your whole body tries just to lift that weight. When you try just decrease the weight slightly, you can focus and actually execute the exercise just with the desired muscle. So more weight doesn't necessarily mean to more gains in a way. As long as you can focus on the muscle that you're exercising, that's the most important thing. Keep that in mind. Now go up to 50s. And I'm gonna keep increasing till the 12 or 15 rep. Almost, I cannot actually lift it. Nice. 3. When I get the 60s, we're increasing slowly as we go on the next set. And here another important thing to keep in mind, that my rest rate is actually way shorter than when I was doing actually strength. Maximum 30 to 45 seconds, that is enough. Let's go. All right, let's go for the last one, baby. For this one, I'm gonna go, I'm thinking again the 60s, so I can get high reps. What if I see the 70 first? Whichever one I see first. 70, all right. It was meant to be 70s. Here, if I get 8 to 10 reps, that's the goal. No more than that. Perfecto. Now what I'm gonna do is gonna drop slightly the bench down, so I do some flies. And we go, baby. I'm gonna start with the 20s. I'm not gonna go as crazy on this one because my shoulder it feels a little bit uncomfortable. This word I can never pronounce it right. Uncomfy. Let's go. So, let me tell you something. I was kind of working with a short range of motion. That's because my shoulder is pinching. But if you guys execute this exercise, try to go as deep as possible. Do not really keep your elbows straight, just bend them slightly and just have the elbows like coming lower than your body as low as you can. And on the lengthen phase of the exercise, you don't really have the dumbbells, you don't need to have the dumbbells touching. As soon as you come in this vertical place, you can actually start going down again. Because after that, there is no more gravity that pulls the dumbbells away to actually activate the chest. Gravity just pulls you down, and there's no activation of the chest after that straight, kind of like shoulder. I'm losing the words now. You get the point. Hopefully. I get the 25s, even though I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really execute this exercise correctly, but I'm gonna give it a try. Just to see what. No, it hurts. No, I can't really do the 25s. Just gonna continue with the 20s. No. Start pinching. Yeah. I don't feel I'm gonna do any more on here. Let's move on, and I'm gonna try to do an alternative, maybe with the cables. All right, that's one we haven't done in a while, and I feel it's about time to do some lower chest. Let's see. No. Well, that's a little unfortunate because my shoulder is pinching very bad, and I don't know if I should keep going or I give it a little bit of rest. Uh, all right, let's go one more. I'm only gonna go as deep as the shoulder allows. That was a little better. All right, last one here. Not the best, but it's still something at least. As long as it doesn't give me that pinchiness on the shoulder. Whatever I'm capable of doing, I'm doing it. And next time I'm gonna go for just some presses, dumbbell presses, neutral grip. Let's see how that one will feel. That is better. I was thinking now that in case the shoulder is not, it doesn't allow me to do any pull or push exercises and overload, I feel like it's time to give it some rest. But that's not gonna stop me from coming to the gym. I'm gonna be here every day doing either cardio or some leg exercises. Focus on legs, build some nice size on the quads and hamstrings. And of course glutes, baby, do not forget the glutes. Number 2. guys. That was a good one. Oh, nice. All right, boys. That is the last one for chest for today. Not the most effective workout that I ever had, but I'm still here. That's what matters. All right, let's go. And that is a superset with push-ups. I'm gonna just show you the last set when I do. Perfecto, let's go number 2. And straight into some push-ups. That was a nice one. Other push-ups I do around like 15 to 20, as much as I can actually, till failure. Let's go. Man, one thing that I love about the bro split is the pump. The pump you feel when you do just a single muscle, just like pushing all the blood. It's fucking insane. Let's go. All right, next we're gonna go for some triceps, 3 exercises. First one is gonna be my favorite superset of all when it comes to triceps. You've probably never seen that before, I promise you. Check this out. Let's go. Maybe switching the grip. And then you come into the top. And you're gonna feel your triceps that never you ever felt before. Trust me, try this one. Round two, baby, let's go. Same thing. Whew. Come on. The triceps will hate you after that, but then you will love them twice as much. Well, let's go for the last one. Oh, my triceps are already burning. It's gonna be a fun one. Let's go. Let's go. That is it, baby. Alright, let's go for some overhand cable ropes. Number two, baby, let's go. That's it, one more exercise and we're done. And of course some easy press for the tries. That will be a killer. All right, let's finish this. Alright folks, this is the moment of truth. Let's see what we did. The truth is, before I started doing the triceps, my chest was actually crazy pumped. I lost a little bit of the veins, but it is alright. So that's how we're looking. First day of mini cut. That is important to see, because all of this, hopefully by the end of September, is gonna be gone in the next 2 weeks. But enough with that. Let's see. Triceps. Bulky as fuck. Nice. Pretty good. Let's move the camera a little closer. Nice. The pump is great. First day of the bro split successfully done. I mean, I wish I can go heavier and crazier with the presses and the flies, but again, my shoulder is not really ready yet, so I have to be very cautious about it, because the last thing I want is to just be away from the gym. So we're gonna go slow, just to at least get the workouts done, slow intensity, but make sure we get this done and right. Because this is the marathon, again, it's not a sprint, it's not a today's workout, it's the overall journey we have. So, very carefully. All right, people, with that being said, thank you so much for watching once again. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow we're gonna do probably legs, quads, base focused, and yeah, keep hustling for that muscle, baby. Keep on grinding, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.